Good morning, Warren Central and Walker Career Center. Today is September 11th, 2018. I'm Rachel, and on today's show, we have information about the robotics team yearbook pre-orders. So sit back and relax because it's time to wake up Warren.
It's time to wake up in the morning. WCTV, yeah, we own it. Got the news and info, yeah, we know you want it. Tune in, we going live every day. Streaming live in your classrooms every day. So turn us on and turn us up right to the max. In first period, get your breakfast in. Just relax, pay attention, don't be sleeping. Get the crust out your eyes. Press play, cause we about to go live. Wake up, Warren. Early in the morning. Don't act like you ain't had a warning. Wake up, Warren.
Good morning, Warriors. I'm Kiera and I'm ready, so let's not waste any time and dive right in.
Freshmen, listen up. Today is the first day of Indiana Gear Up. This is your opportunity to get some help with homework and get a jump start on your high school career. You want to be successful over the next 4 years, don't you? Well, stay after school today and come to room S106 in the Science Hall. Indiana Gear Up tutoring happens every Tuesday after school from 3 to 5. Don't miss this great opportunity to be successful.
German Club members, are you ready for Oktoberfest? Come celebrate tomorrow after school in Frog Bowman's room in H117. Please bring your $5 annual dues with you. You will also be finalizing your t-shirt designs and have your German Club pictures taken, so make sure you don't miss it.
Today, right after school, the Warrior Gay Straight Alliance are meeting in the Mediaplex from 3 to 4. Returning and new students are all welcome to attend. Come prepared to talk about Alley Week and plans for other events later this semester. They will be accepting dues next week as well. If you have any questions, contact Miss Christy Gaither in the Academy or Miss Bagheer in the CSC. They look forward to being everyone after school.
My name is Star, Garden Heights. Mama and Daddy says our life is here because our people are here. The high school is where you go to get jumped. We don't go there. At Williamson, I'm Star version 2. Until the weekend comes around.
What's up? Star, you okay?
Khalil gone and you still here, trying to make some sense out of it.
You was there, so you gotta tell everybody what happened.
You think anybody else knew?
There's an unnamed witness who'll be called to testify in front of the grand jury.
I don't want the whole world knowing that Star is a witness.
It's like I have to hide who I am every single day.
If I don't speak out, what kind of friend is that?
You can break the cycle. Not everybody got superpowers like you. Shine your light. I ain't named you Star by accident. Rated PG-13.
This exciting trailer is based on the best-selling novel, The Hate You Give. If you are interested in reading the book before the movie comes out on October 19th, join the Interactive Book Club. I mean, come on, everyone knows the book is always better than the movie. If you are interested, you will meet this Thursday to discuss the club and get your copy of the book. This club is exclusive. The first 15 students to email Miss Courier or Miss Bush, you will get your copy of the book at the meeting. Don't wait, only 15 members permitted.
Best Buddies has a match party on September 25th starting at 3 p.m. If you put your application that you would like to have a buddy, this is where you'll meet your buddy. Remember that chapter members are welcome to come and celebrate as well.
Due to parent-teacher conferences, this Thursday, the Spell-O-Fents, our top-notch Spell Bowl team, will meet today from 3 to 4. Any student looking to see what the competition is all about is welcome to attend today or next Thursday in room G115.
This blood drive is this Friday and sign-ups are in the cafe during all lunches and in the Wellness Center. Sign up through this Thursday to save a life and make a difference. Sign up to donate blood.
That was a lot of information, so let's slow down and take a break. How does that sound, Rachel?
Sounds like a deal to me. Please, please help us in honor our country and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will you please join me for a moment of silence? Thank you.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I think it's the administrators.
Okay, well, let's send over to them and see what they have for us today.
Good morning, Warrior Nation. Yes, it's Mr. Shepler and Mrs. Brown. And Mrs. Brown, I have a few questions for you so that everybody else can get those same answers. Is that all right?
I will do my best to answer them, sir.
Okay, very good. First one, Parent-Teacher Conference Night. I heard it from our anchors, but can you tell me when that's going to take place?
This Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. we will hold conferences. You want to make sure that you invite your parents because guess what? Your teachers have great things to say about you, and we want your parents to know all of those things. Additionally, there are grade level parent meetings throughout the evening as well. Really important that we get parents in the building because graduation requirements are changing, and we want to make sure that they get to meet your counselor and your dean so that they know what's going on and that you know what you need to graduate.
Oh, that was outstanding. Wow, that's 1 for 1. Okay, next. Lunch assignments and lunch cards. When we talk about making sure that you're in the correct cafeteria, can you tell me a little bit about that with the lunch assignment and lunch cards, Ms. Brown?
Sure. Some of you guys may have seen Mr. Shepler and myself in the hallway on Friday greeting you during lunches. Most of you were doing exactly what you should have been doing, carrying a pass and trying to get to a different location. Some of us weren't handling things appropriately, so we want to make sure you know that you are assigned to one lunch and only one lunch. You should be carrying your lunch card with you that indicates which lunch you are assigned to. You need to get to that lunch by the time the bell rings, and you need to stay in the cafeteria until the bell rings for dismissal. You should not be leaving the cafeteria early, going to vending machines, or walking through the hallways during your lunch.
If they're going to meet a teacher, what should they have?
They should always have a pass.
Okay, very good. 2 for 2, Mrs. Brown. All right, here we go. Next. IDs. I know that IDs are supposed to be on the person, on everyone. Everyone should have an ID. If requested, they need to be able to produce it. And so what happens if we lose an ID? What do we do then?
So great news, guys. We want you to have your IDs on you all of the time, so we've made it a little bit easier to get a replacement if necessary. IDs to be replaced will now only cost $1. So if you've lost your ID, please go to the bookstore, pay your $1, and you will get a receipt from Mrs. Wagner. You're going to take that receipt to the Counseling Services Center, and Mr. Collins will reprint your ID for you. Again, make sure that you have that with you always, particularly at events like this Friday at the football game. It is imperative that you have your student ID with you.
Very good. 3 for 3. All right, last question. Here we go. Don't choke. Okay, here we go. Parking permits. I know that we have issues with making sure that students are parking in student lots and staff are parking in staff lots. We want to make sure they have their permits. So with that, do you know what Lot 6, you know where Lot 6 is located?
Lot 6 is right outside of door 1 in the front of the building.
Okay, very good. That's not number 4. So where do they go to get parking permits because they need to have those on display? And I'm talking not only for students, but also for staff, because I was just told by Chief Pettis that he's coming out with the tow truck this week. So we need to make sure that our cars aren't over there at 301 South Kitley, yes, at the Interstate Tow Yard.
Right, so equal opportunity towing starts this week for anyone who is parked out of their assigned area. So we want to make sure first and foremost that no one is in cosmetology parking, that if you are a staff person, you are parked in a staff lot, and if you are a student, you are parked in a student lot. Staff, you can get your parking permit from Ms. Phillips in the main office, and students, you can pick up a parking permit in the bookstore. But you need to make sure that you have your license, your registration, the make and model of your car, and your registration will also have your license plate number on it. All of those things are required in order to get a student parking permit.
Outstanding, Mrs. Brown. That's 4 for 4. That's 100%. We're going to get you a gold star today, okay? Thank you so much, and thanks for listening, and we'll kick it back to the anchors. All right. Oh, no, we're not going to kick it back to the anchors, but we're out of here. Oh, wow. Wait a second. Miss Handy. All right, come on over here, Miss Handy. Right.
Bye, Mr. Shepler. Bye, Miss Brown. Okay, I had to make sure they were out of the studio because guess what, teachers? For $30, you can wear jeans till break. That's 18 days of jeans. Count them, 18 days of jeans. All the way till break, $30 donation to Coleman. And one more change, the dodgeball tournament has been changed from the field house to the South Gym on Friday. Get those apps in by Thursday, 1 o'clock. Love you, see you, bye. He's gone, right? $30, teachers. Love ya. Bye.
I'm kind of excited to see what Naomi has for us in the Warrior Corner. So let's toss it to her.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, it is Naomi here in the Warrior Corner, here to give you the 411 around the Warrior Nation. So listen up. Seniors, are you still looking for a college? Why not attend the free college fair coming up? This will allow you to connect with hundreds of colleges and universities all in one location. The college fair is September 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Convention Center downtown. For more information and to register for free, go to myncf.com. Students can apply for the College Prep Academy at the University of Indianapolis and get paid if accepted. An informational meeting will be held in S208 on today after school. Contact Mrs. Nelson at snelson@warren.k12.in.us if you have any questions. Warren Central has again coordinated with trade schools, colleges, and universities to come to us and do a short presentation about what they're all about. Seniors who are interested in attending must stop by the Counseling Services Center and sign up. Deadline for signing up is 1 week before the presentation. For a complete list of upcoming college visits, please stop by the CSC. Upcoming visits include Marian University on the 18th, Tennessee State on the 21st, Wabash College will be here on the 25th, and looking ahead to October, you can visit with Notre Dame on the 2nd and Ball State and Manchester both on the 25th. Now it's that time where we get to meet a thespian. Check it out this week's episode.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Meet a Thespian, Director's Note. I'm your host this week, Mr. Jeffrey Dahlstrom, the Director of Theater. Let's get right into it. Our first theater story of the day, holy cow. We started our fundraiser last Wednesday and we're already 1/3 of the way to our $4,500 goal. So those of you that are a part of Drama Club, please continue pushing that all the way through the rest of this month. This will help guarantee all sorts of things like t-shirts for everybody, trips to the Indiana Repertory Theater, paying for our competition show, all of that. So all of our members out there, make sure you continue to push that fundraiser. Speaking of our competition play, the auditions for that will be on Wednesday, September 19th, immediately after school in a studio theater. Just stop on by. You have to be a part of Drama Club though, so please make sure you have submitted your paperwork. You should receive an email this week concerning whether or not you are indeed a part of Drama Club. So we hope to see you there in about a week and a half. And finally, reminders for this week. Sweeney Todd, don't forget you have rehearsal all this week from 3 to 6, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and 4 to 6 on Wednesday. Mission Improbable, we'll see you on Wednesday from 3 to 4. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed our first episode of Meet a Thespian Director's Note. Have a wonderful week, everyone.
Yearbooks can still be pre-ordered for a limited time. With me now is a member of the yearbook staff who has been working hard at putting this next edition together. So good morning. What can we expect from this year's yearbook?
We can expect a well prepared and developed yearbook theme this year.
How much is the yearbook and where can I get it?
The yearbook is $50 until September 14th, this Friday. They can be pre-ordered.
Is there anything else that I should know about this year's yearbook? Any special editions?
No, not really, but we have a good developed theme, but you can get yearbooks as of September 14th for $50. After September 14th, they'll be $70.
Alrighty then, thank you. And that's all I have here in the Warrior Corner, so let's send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Naomi. Let's take a look at what Jumpman Jones has for us in the Warrior Zone.
Jump out of your seats and in front of your screens because Jaden Jumpman Jones is back in the War Zone. First up, cheer tryouts for basketball season will take place in the Warrior Dome next to the football field next Monday and Tuesday starting at 5:30. All those trying out must have a physical on file. Tryout packets and physical forms are located in the athletic office. As we know, all of this week is Pink Week in the Warrior Nation. Today and tomorrow is the Core Cheer Card Challenge. Core classes will create cheer cards for the pit to use this Friday. Use no more than 4 poster boards to create your masterpieces. Display them on your class door or just outside your door for judging, which will begin on Thursday. They will be judged and picked up to be used in the pit Friday morning and for the game. Good luck, Warriors. Thursday is Bump Set Spike Cancer Day at the ladies' volleyball game. Bandanas, bells, and a little paint up will be happening too. Bandanas will once again be $1 with the customized one for $2. They will also have pink cowbells that you'll be able to use at the pep rally and at the game. And face paint will be $1. Come out and support the Lady Warriors as they look to spike away not only cancer but also their opponents. All proceeds will benefit the Komen and Son Foundations. Dodge, Duck, Dip, Dive, and Dodge Warriors. Register now for the Dodge Cancer Dodgeball Tournament coming up. It takes place Friday at 3 in the South Gym. Your mission is to assemble a 10-person team with at least 4 girls on the team. The cost to enter is $30 per team. Pick up registration forms from the Stuco room or outside the field house and return them to the Stuco room by this Thursday at 1 o'clock. All proceeds from this event will go to help bring about cancer awareness through Komen and Son Foundation. Now, Friday is a huge day for Pink Week. From 5:30 to 7 a.m., the early morning pep rally on Channel 6 will be here live, and I know you heard how lit the last pep rally was, so you will want to be here for this one. Wear your bandanas and bring your bells, signs, and of course your school spirit. Paint up will begin at 5:30 a.m. It will be $1. If you signed up to play in the Dodge Cancer Dodgeball Tournament, then wear your game attire to the pep rally. Come out and show the nation how hyped the pit really is. Now, over the weekend, the men's cross-country team had to compete in muddy conditions, but those conditions did not faze them at all. So check out how the team was able to handle these conditions.
Let's go, Azil!
With me now are a couple members of the cross-country team to answer a few questions and talk about the meet this past weekend. First off, tell the Warrior Nation who you are.
I'm Gavin Gutman.
I'm Jimani Broadnax.
Okay, competing in the mud is tough for any team, but how did you guys handle these conditions?
The goal was still to win with the conditions. It just changed with the fact that after we got over the mud in certain areas, you had to be willing to go where the footing was at least decent and just give it what you have in the mud.
How does a win like this help the team for the rest of the season?
A win like this helps us throughout the rest of the season because the meets only really get harder from here, and it really helped our guys stay motivated and get the confidence to want more, more trophies and more glory coming to these next couple weeks.
Now, when and where is the team's next meet?
The next meet is at Northview Church. It's Flash Rock. Riverview Health North.
Well, Warriors, make sure to go out and support the cross-country team. Now, that's all I have here, so I'll send it back to the desk.
All right, guys, that's all we have for today. However, like many of you know, 17 years ago today, something terrible transpired.
With that being said, can we have a moment of silence? But first, I'd like to recite a quote from former President Barack Obama about the 9/11 attack. Even the smallest acts of service, the simplest acts of kindness, is a way to honor those we lost, a way to reclaim that spirit of unity that followed 9/11.
Terrific Tuesday.